Good evening, good people of Indiegogo, as well as pre-flight launch supporters, followers, donors, future donors, as well as, of course, our casting crew. Now, first of all, on the production side, two things to mention really quickly. One, we did finish up the majority of our principal photography. We just have 2 pickup shots left to go. We had a very, very, very long evening of shooting. Well, one from the afternoon into the evening. Actually until 1:30 in the morning on Halloween. So I certainly have to give a shout out there to our casting crew. First of all, Kai Jolly, who took on a rather challenging, tough guy role in this webisode, and he also produced a very beautiful behind the scenes video for us. He shot it, edited it, and posted it, so look for that on the Kayaks Productions YouTube channel. It is a fabulous video. If you haven't already seen it, please see it. It's absolutely fantastic. Secondly, Louis Berg. He came on very last minute to play an extremely difficult role, and he knocked it out of the park. That's the one thing I'll say about a lot of the recasting that I've had to do with this show. Because there have been several times when people just haven't been able to make it. And he's one, I asked him last minute, he was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it, send me the script. I sent it to him. We had a few talks about what the character was all about and everything. And then, of course, the hitman who was directing, and I'll be mentioning him here soon, also gave him a few guidelines to think about as well in the scenes. So that was wonderful. But Louis, thank you so much for taking on that role. And Alison Lord. Now this lady is a fantastic actress. She's based here in Winnipeg as well. And she is one of the cast members who I had in mind right from the beginning when I first started writing this, who stayed on board. And she also acted as a chauffeur for a couple of us after we finished shooting on Halloween, because of course 1:30 rolls around, all the city buses have all but stopped here in Winnipeg. So she made sure that a couple of us who didn't have vehicles got home safely. So thank you, Allison. And of course, Adrian Winfield and family, thank you again for letting us into your home. We so appreciate that. You guys are just the best, so thank you so much for that. And last but certainly not least, I have to mention Adam Justin. Now this man wound up not only acting in it, playing a very difficult and smaller but deep role, and very intense. Certainly directing him for that part of it was awesome. But also from the other side of it, he directed me in the parts I was acting in. So with episode 104, when it comes out on January 20th, there will be co-director credits there, and it's with very good reason, because Adam, you knocked it out of the park as well, both with your role and with the job you did directing. So I know you're hard on yourself with things, buddy. You did great. So yeah, that's the first note on the production side of things. Second note on production, we're going to be here premiering on November 11th. Yes! I just have to finish editing it. So that's going to be my weekend fun party activity. Everyone else will be out doing their partying, and I'll be there with the headphones on, madly editing everything. But I don't mind that. I love doing this kind of work. So I just gotta finish doing stuff there, fine-tune everything. If anybody wants to come by, maybe for a samosa or something, to help me with the editing, yeah, I think the person who I'm talking about is kind of grinning and blushing and saying, oh, Marge, you shouldn't say that. But yeah, anyone who wants to help me with the editing who's on my crew, just let me know, and I certainly wouldn't mind having an extra set of eyes or two around. So yeah, that's the production side of things. Okay, where was I? Oh yes, with the fundraiser. We have a few days left in that. In fact, just shy of a week right now when I'm posting this. And of course there'll be about 3 days after the first episode airs. that the fundraiser will also be going on. We still have a lot of great perks there to choose from. They range from various prices. So go ahead, take a look at the perk that you want to get. Let me know, just like put in a donation, or if you want more than one perk, like maybe you want some t-shirts and some autographed photos, then please, you'll have to make multiple donations. It's just the way that the bookkeeping works with Indiegogo. It's not my rule, it's theirs. So thank you so much for your time, for listening. Thank you, have a great evening. May the perks be with you. We'll see you all in the future. And remember, watch this YouTube channel for the premiere of Pre-Flight Launch, to see the first episode on Monday, November 11th. See you later. Bye-bye.